All right, so Hall of Fame is our next segment here. Naturally, naturally, we are big drum nerds. You and I.
Yeah.
And folks watching a drummers podcast by drummers.
Or hopefully
hosted by a drummers pro shop where we talk about nothing but drumming. You also are a huge nerd. But we're gear nerds. So every week, every podcast, we've been highlighting different things. And you commented last time, that I'm going to say last week 100 times.
Yeah.
You commented last time that we were highlighting a lot of lackluster. That was your words.
Yeah.
Lackluster.
I don't
items,
remember saying that.
where I had to save the day and say, no, these are game changers. These are staples in the industry. People, come on now.
Yeah.
But this week we're actually mixing it up a little bit because we are highlighting a product.
Relatively new.
Relatively new product. The concept isn't relatively new, but this product is. But we are huge fans of it. So let's talk about the fourth inductee.
Drum roll, please.
Drum Key Hall of Fame.
I don't want to bang on the table. That
Is
disrupt some things.
No nuts.
No nuts.
That's it. No nuts. I have no nuts. Sean has no nuts.
Hey, easy.
We love no nuts.
Yeah, all of us here have no nuts. And let's talk about these.
All of us have no nuts. Christy even has no nuts.
She has no nuts. Yeah.
It's true.
Now, let's open this up. Let's talk about no nuts.
So let me talk about the basic concept here. All of us, I know that because we're drummers here. All of us have been in the situation where you're undoing a wing nut. Sean likes to interrupt me when I'm talking.
Yes, I do.
Where you're undoing a wing nut to try to swap out a cymbal or put a cymbal on at the gig, at home, whatever it is, and you drop it and it's gone. It's gone. It falls into another pocket dimension, I think, is what happens. That's my scientific understanding. And you'll never see it again.
Yeah.
So that's why we all have a couple extras in our stick bag or whatnot. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But not long ago, we came to the realization, and a lot of drummers came to the realization, that we don't even need the top felt. We don't need to clamp down on our cymbals. We're keeping them loose anyway. So why not just have a post to cover up the threads? And that's what this is. Yeah. This is no nuts.
There have been different versions of this out over the years. One that was early on was the cymbal crown, which was very similar to this, except there's a slit down the middle here, and you pinch it. There's a little knob on top, and you kind of have to pinch it and then feed the cymbal over. Well, that's also another thing about that is that it tends to break because of that slit down the middle. Right. It will eventually break. So that was kind of falling a little short.
It's close. But just before that, my first interaction with this cymbal post idea was the Bill Did It cymbal post. And they were metal, and essentially what you'd leave your bottom seat cup and bottom felt on your cymbal, and you just cover the threads with a metal post on top, and you could easily pop your cymbal on and off.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
They're gone.
I have a set, yeah.
And they're gone. As soon as we discovered them, we were like, these are great, and then they're gone.
We doubled down on that company. It was Bill Did It, and we got a whole slew of them in, and we sold through them. And I remember putting up a little video on this back in the day, and we loved them so much. These things are great. And I have a set. I have like 3 sets of hardware, as you know. I've said this before. And on a particular set of hardware, I have the Bill Did It cymbal posts on my hardware, and I love them. They're great. And then all of a sudden, boom, they're discontinued. So we're like, man, but we really love these things. So we went out and kind of made our own.
Right. And there were multiple iterations of this. So we have a friend. His name is Kevin.
Yes.
And he works in a machine shop. So he made us metal versions.
Yes.
And hundreds of different. Yeah. In fact, I'm using some of these here.
Oh,
they're
sure.
Here.
Can we pull one out?
Yeah, I'll pull one out.
This is one of the early concepts. But
early concepts.
They were heavy, and they had the sleeve here, and the concept was still the same. As you put a little felt there, and there's no reason to have a felt on top or a wing nut or anything else like that. It's ease on, off. You don't have to worry about. And most folks think that your cymbal's going to fly off if you don't have that wing nut, and that doesn't happen.
It's not going to happen unless you've got a small splash cymbal or something with very little room for it to jump. It's not going to happen. It's not going to jump off. So the Bill Did It's Worth thing, cymbal crowns, got it close. We started to make these metal versions, and then we're like, why don't we just cover the felts with a plastic version? That's what you have
we
here.
came out. We came up with our own, But with this, you also need to have a cymbal cup there
You
as
need the
well.
bottom.
You still need the bottom piece. So again, this was close, and
Very close.
I do have a set of these, and they work pretty well. But then
But then, lo and behold, one day.
one day I got a phone call from what is his name? You met him at NAMM, the owner of No Nuts.
Bill.
Bill.
No Nuts Bill.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Bill gives me a call, and he starts going in and talking about this product, and I knew immediately.
And you're like, dude,
this is
we've
great.
been doing this.
I said, yeah. I said,
Yeah.
how about sending me a set? And he goes, oh, absolutely. He says, for sure. And that's like one of the best things any a company could do is like, here's a sample.
Yep.
You know, so he gave a sample, and we were like on board. Like, these things are great, awesome, and we bought in. And we didn't sell out. We bought in. We bought into this, and we tell everyone about it. We have them in our studios here. All of us use these.
We all use them.
And they are fantastic. And there's no fuss,
It's great.
no muss.
Cymbal goes right on top, pops right off. They hug snite. They hang tight.
Wow.
Hold tight. They hug snite. They hang tight. They hold tight onto the top of your cymbal stand, so you can literally flip it over and it's not coming off. They stay on in your hardware bag. That's the important part.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to fuss with anything, and they just stay on, and they don't go anywhere.
Yeah, so you get 3 to a pack.
3 to a pack.
There
cost
are
about
different
$20.
colors that they come in.
Yeah, all sorts of different things.
But black
that's it.
is where it's at.
That's it.
This is it. We stock them. We sell them. We endorse this product.
Yeah,
We
and
endorse
it's
it.
the 4th inductee. We've only highlighted 3 other things.
And this also, going back to NAMM, this was a Best in Show winner. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
The
big
same
time.
year you
Yeah,
went.
last year.
Yeah, last year. So this is a Best in Show, NAMM winner, No Nuts, and
Yeah, I recommend
love 'em.
checking them out. And
Yeah,
if
so
you're local, come into the shop. We'll show you. We use them for our demos in our cymbal area up there. So we can show you how easy they are, and you'll inevitably get a pack because it's a great, great product. All right. Let's move on. We got one more segment before we bring our guest on. Here we go with quick questions.